So I'm often asked, really, what are what are the most important things for leaders, for managers to master? But actually, I think it's a much broader question. What are the most important things that human beings need to master to be effective in their roles? And for me, there's four simple answers to that question. The first one is really about acknowledging everyone you come into contact with. So it's the good morning, it's the cheery eye contact, it's the eye contact, it's the smile. Never, ever, ever let anybody get past you without a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon. Ask them questions, really acknowledging people. The second one that's really fundamental for me personally is about respecting everyone. So everyone I come into contact with, it's about really respecting what they are, who they are. I can't stress enough, it doesn't matter what they're doing and how they're sort of interacting with me, but it's giving them my absolute 100% respect. The third thing is about really listening to people. I think listening is one of the skills that is probably most unmastered in the human race. If we actually hear people, we listen to people, we ask them questions, we encourage them to speak, it's incredible what you'll discover. So if someone says to me one top tip, listen a lot more, really work on your listening skills. So quick recap. So first of all, it's about really acknowledging people when they're there. And most of us, of course, we acknowledge with eye contact, we can smile, we can say hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's a simple thing to do, but not done very well in my experience. The second thing is about respecting people. Doesn't matter who they are, we give them 100% of our respect. The third piece really then is about really developing those listening skills and actually hearing the people that you're working with and you're sort of supporting and developing, your customer, hearing your team, but it's listening to people is so very, very important. And then the final piece for me, it's about remembering people, because the more that you remember people, it has a powerful connection. It really drives what I would call loyalty. One of my heroes, my dad, he taught me that lesson. He taught me about remembering people, and actually I remember on many occasions asking him his secret, and he said there isn't really a secret, Andrew. The secret, really, if there is a secret, is just making notes, writing down what we hear. So when we're having a conversation, just taking a small notes around perhaps something that's important, maybe a birthday, or perhaps someone's moving house, or maybe they've got a new baby, or maybe their wife is pregnant, whatever that might be. But actually just remembering that. Next time you speak to them, next time you see them, actually leading with that remember. Because when you remember the person you're talking to, it has a powerful impact, and it mostly drives real loyalty. So those four things really for me, it's about absolutely acknowledging everyone we come into contact with. The second thing, it's really about respecting people. I can't stress that point enough. And then the third thing, it's about hearing. So developing those listening skills, really hearing and understanding what the person who you're talking to is saying. And remember, as a human being, we don't communicate just on one level. So we're listening, we're watching their body language, we're listening to their tonality, the way they say it. And then finally, of course, it's really about remembering who that person is. And honestly, if you do those things very, very well, you're going to be great as a leader, as a manager, as an employee, as a customer, as a guest. It makes a massive difference. But it's practice, because what I've learned is that the more that I practice, the more I become a master of these skills. Genuinely, if you'd like to know more about what we're doing, if there's anything you need from me, just reach out and ask. We are very much here to support you and answer your questions. Thank you so much for listening to us.